stupid hot it is.
Oh
So
my
ridiculous.
God. It's, I don't know. I really don't get, because obviously there's some people that love summer,
Yeah.
Yes.
and I don't understand it.
I mean, I think that like Sander and people who really enjoy summer enjoy it because there are like more opportunities to do like an assortment of outdoor activities. Like
An assortment.
people like to hike, people like to go to the beach, people like to go to the pool, people
It's too
like
hot.
to eat and drink outside.
It's
They
too
like
hot.
to yeah, I agree. I'm in the
Yeah, I
same
mean,
camp as Eddie.
I don't mind summer, but oh my God, like the heat though. That's the only thing. Like, I don't like. It's cool going to the pool, the beach.
Oh,
It's like
sure,
nice
sure.
and, but there's like if you're at home and you're just like like just getting fried, you're
Oh,
like
yeah.
this is the worst.
Oh, yeah. And I mean, it's definitely like what you like to do, I guess.
Yeah,
Because, like, yeah, like I like doing stuff outside, I guess, but I feel like most of my activities are like indoors, anyways. So,
Indoors,
so it's like,
indoors,
I don't know. I'm not really taking
indoors.
full advantage of the heat out here. So, like you said, I'm just burning. I'm out here
Yep.
yeah.
dying.
It's muy caliente.
Uh-huh. But for the last little fun thing, I just wanted to say, Summerween is kind of a new thing. So we like decorated. We bought some like summer Halloween
Ooh, look
decorations.
at that.
Oh
Isn't it
yeah,
cute?
a little funky 70s inspired stuff. So it's like millennials have already been doing this, but like let's retreat into things that we love
Yep.
and try and make our life a little better.
I'm trying to fucking disassociate it as often as possible.
Well, when times get tough, we retreat into the things we love, and here we've got something we love right here. So, without further ado, why don't we say and welcome everyone, bienvenidos, huh?
Bienvenido.
Get your accents ready. Get
I
your
will not be doing any accents.
Órale.
You're putting me in a
Órale.
trap and I'm not falling
Órale,
for it.
vato. Hey, vato.
Hey, vato.
And we'll say, welcome back to Sho-Dependent Podcast. You already know what it is. You already know what we do here. It's a podcast we talk about relationships and media, our relationships with them. Where were we when we met it? Does it still impact us today? And with you as always, to start off, it's me. The I guess I guess
The
in this
figurehead.
one, yeah, I was gonna say, I'll be Vato number one in this
I
one.
will be I'm the gringa in the corner, okay?
There you
I'm
go.
barely here.
You're just like, God,
here.
why the fuck are we low income?
Why do my parents have to be white trash?
Why do I gotta be around all these Mexicans? But Vato number one, it's Eddie.
There you go.
And as you heard, we've got the white girl, the
Hey!
quiet one who's just trying to get by, just trying to not have troubles.
My head is down, my mouth is shut, and I'm crying silently in the back of the classroom.
Hey, and most of the time people leave you alone because they're like, oh man, she's kind of weird.
I hope the hot Cheeto girl is nice to me. That is all I ask.
That's it.
Because the second she's against you, oh my God, it is the end of your life.
Her name is
Kayla. Hi guys.
Hey, and then with us, like we said, we got a guest. It's been a long time coming, my goodness. But the man himself, you already know who he is. He's going on the three-peat right here. I believe it's the third time on the pod, right?
Third time, baby.
Our record holder.
What is it they do on SNL? They give him like a jacket.
Oh, the jacket, Five Timers Club.
Yeah. So we'll get a jacket once he gets up in there. But it's your boy. What do you want to be? Vato number 2? You want to be Finger Man?
Vato number 2, Finger Man.
Finger Man.
Finger Man.
Gross.
It's Sander, baby.
I mean, maybe the ladies will like that. Who knows?
Vato number 2.
Hey, Vato number 2, man. Hey, get away from my right.
I told Eddie, I said, this entire podcast is going to be accents, isn't it? And he said, absolutely, yes.
There's going to be a lot of accents in this podcast.
A lot of accents. Hey, I mean, how can you not? Well, I'll let Sander introduce it because he's the one who brought it to us. But Sander, what movie are we talking about today?
Oh, we're talking about the 1988 film. This is probably like the top 5 Latino movies. Like, I think every single Latino or whoever's, attended a Spanish class in high
Mm-hmm.
school knows
Yeah.
this movie. It is the Stand and Delivers, starring Edward James Olmos
Hey,
and
orale.
Lou Diamond Phillips.
Yeah, Lou Diamond, not a Latino.
Hey, honorary. He's
Honor. I mean,
Filipino.
he's the Latino of the Asian world, right?
That's what we're saying.
Oh, he's honorary. He
We
earned his stripes.
we love
Hey,
the
blood in,
Filipinos.
blood out, fool. God, Lou Diamond, that's so
What does
wild.
that mean?
It's just like it's like a game
Okay,
movie.
great.
I don't think he's in it, but you know.
I am in
not.
different cultural waters.
Yeah, that's
So,
right. Yeah, that's right. You better watch yourself, white girl.
I'm
You
sorry.
better watch yourself.
I'm sorry.
I'll break your neck like a pencil.
No.
It's funny because the thing about it is, it's like I'm really not good at accents. Like I cannot do accents. You can't really do impressions or anything. But obviously, because my parents are Mexican, is all that stuff. I can do like the vato. I can do that, and that's about it. That's all I
With
got.
confidence, yes.
Oh yeah. Oh, this is
Oh
very
yeah.
fun. So yeah, we're gonna get into it here. But
Oh my
first,
God.
we should start off with a little bit of a meet cute, huh?
Yeah.
Hit it.
I just saw this for the
No,
very first
where's
time.
the jingle?
Damn it.
It's a meet cute, baby. This is how we met this thing.
And if the only thing you know how to do is add and subtract, you'll only be prepared to do one thing, pump gas.
Hey, ripping off a gas station is better than working in one, no?
Orale. Orale. I'm a tough guy. Tough guys don't do math. Tough guys deep fried chicken for a living. Pues orale. You want a wing or a leg, man?
Yay, Sander! That was so good.
Do a grito.
I was waiting for it, but I think very good. Very good.
All right, go ahead.
I just saw this movie, like what, 2 days ago?
You didn't take a Spanish class?
I did.
They didn't show
Guess
you
what
this?
we watched?
Uh,
Finding Nemo in Spanish. That was our movie that we got to watch.
Dear God. All
Yeah,
right.
it was bad. It was funny because as Eddie was putting this on, I was like, so is this basically gonna be Freedom Riders without the white savior aspect? And he said,
Mhm.
yep, very similar vibes. And I was like,
That's
okay,
it. No
I can get
Sanders.
behind that.
Mm,
Is Freedom Riders? Yeah, is that what Sandra Bullock?
No,
Yeah, that's what. Oh, what's her? No, it
I
is
don't know.
Sandra Bullock.
No, it's not Sandra Bullock. It's another generic white woman.
It's not
Uh,
Bullock,
Oh my
sis?
God.
Garfield? No, Gardner.
Buddy.
Jennifer Gardner?
Is it Jennifer Garner? Let me check it out.
Generic white
Oh,
brunette
Lord,
woman.
it's her ass. It's Hilary Swank.
Hillary Swank.
Oh, Hillary
It
Swank.
may as well be Bullock, sis.
They're all the same. It's
Oh, yeah.
fine. Yeah, so this is my first time watching this, and I was
That's
I really liked it, but I was also very angry a lot of the movie, so that was annoying, but it's fine. But we'll get into that. We'll get into my my fear of the
Uh-oh.
unknown.
Brown people.
No, just
Bra-
hostile
Mhm.
environments, I would say.
Mhm.
Conflict in general, not a fan of.
Right.
What about you, honey?
Oh, it's funny because first of all, I think about it, as Sandra said, I definitely first watched this in high school in a Spanish class. It was my first experience with this. And I'm thinking like,
There's not
maybe,
even that much Spanish in it.
hey, there's enough though, all right?
Okay, accents maybe, but there's
Hey,
like
first of all,
whatever.
they're all speaking Spanish the whole time.
Orale.
In their hearts.
That's right. Spanglish is Spanish. But it also makes me think now that maybe like it could have just been your teacher, or maybe like the rules they clamp down on it a little bit to where they're like, hey, you can't show them this shit.
I mean, there is
it's
some
too-
colorful
it's too
language
vi-
in that
Oh yeah, they're
movie.
talking about a lot of sex.
It's a very
Oh, yeah.
sex-heavy movie.
Hey, if the gigolo fucks 5 women in
And
one
he
night,
did not say that.
5 women, 1.
they pretty much do,
I mean,
And
it's
wild.
insinuated.
Yeah, but anyways, definitely saw it in the Spanish class. I don't know if I talked about the Spanish class before on the pod, but we
I don't
definitely
think so.
watched some very prominent films, some films that made me want to cry in public in school.
And
which
you
I,
did cry in public, didn't you?
I had to hold it in. I still had to. I was a teenage boy.
You had to keep up the vato
I
mentality.
could not be seen as soft.
Weak?
Yeah.
What's weaker, crying in front of other men or being intelligent?
Hey, it
Ooh.
depends. This movie will tell you. This movie will tell you
It
one thing.
It's a
depends,
hard one.
Hey, the homies. But yeah, a lot of movies that had to do with Los Mexis, Los
Mhm.
Latinos, And we watched Stand and Deliver. Instantly, it was hilarious to me because it's just fun. Like, it's fun hearing those accents. I love, our people. I love the way we speak, and that accent is like so like it's just so iconic. I think that like Cholo speak, that street, that Spanglish is just like it's just so much fun. And seeing the tough guys in there, and we talk about it in a minute, but like the way they dress and stuff and the way
Oh
they
boy.
act, it's just like God, come on, man. Edward James Olmos, as I said, his voice, all the stuff he says is so funny. But also, on a little bit of the more serious note, as a kid, teenage Eddie, it definitely hit me because I was like, damn, these kids are dealing with real shit, Like
Mhm.
they're out here, it's tough. And it's tough to see like your own people going through it.
Mhm.
And it gave me like a little bit of that perspective because when you're a kid, you don't really think about it too much. But it gave me that perspective of like, I got my life pretty good over here.
Yeah.
Hanging out in our high school, I guess middle, middle income, nothing
Yeah.
too crazy. We weren't dealing with all this wild shit because I gotta tell you, Eddie, especially young Eddie, but Eddie, not cut out for the barrios,
No.
that's not where I should be.
No.
I would have been one of the quiet kids in the class. Be like, oh fuck, dude. Get me out of here,
Yep.
man. Ah!
Eddie sees a pocket knife and he faints.
I'm
Oh,
away.
that'd be
He's like,
me.
oh,
No, I don't want to join your gang. I want to go play Kingdom Hearts.
There it is.
Kingdom
But yeah,
Hearts.
there it is.
So before I start my meek, I want to dedicate this episode to my pops. It's one
Aw.
of this movie, it was like literally the last 5 movies I watched with my dad, and it
Damn.
was crazy. It was crazy. Like I think we saw this movie in December or January. So this
Mm-hmm.
movie was like recent, and I watched it
Dang.
with my dad. So definitely, I'm gonna
Aw.
dedicate this episode to my dad.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
R.I.P. But yeah, I want like same as you, Eddie. I watched this movie in a Spanish class, and let me tell you, I cracked up because like my the teacher was Senora Ortiz, and literally I showed a math movie into a Spanish class. I was like, what is this?
We're doing a crossover, baby. It's never been
Yeah.
done. Math
I
and
guess.
Spanish.
And then the accents. Let me I kid you not, like the accents, like that's like out of anything out of this movie, like the accents stood out so much to me when I was like
Mhm.
younger, because like
Mhm.
there was like in my middle school, like I heard that accent so much, and then when I saw it in the movie, I was like, did they really get this from the movie?
Yeah.
And then the wardrobe, the outfit.
Oh
Let
yeah.
me tell you, that was my style. Like
Oh
Dickies,
God.
Oh yeah. Those
the
Dickies.
the military belt with the little letter on it.
Oh,
I
dog.
I didn't order Cortezes, but the chucks I had to like puff them up.
Mm.
That's it, man. You didn't have the
um,
hairnet?
oh, dude, I didn't have the hairnet, but I slicked my hair back all the
Yeah.
time. Like I used to rock that style a lot. And
Oh
then
my God.
let me tell you, like like they're with the Dickies, you have to iron them. So some will iron them and put it under the bed, so they're so like they could literally stand up if they put starch on
Oh
it.
yeah, the starch
Jesus
pants.
Christ.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I had like there's some photos I gotta look for them, but like there was photos of me like dressed like that, and I'm just like I seen it, and I was like, oh Jesus Christ, this is not real.
Oh my God. Oh yeah, it's funny
And
looking back and being like, man, I used to do this stuff. Like I used to dress
yeah,
like this.
What
It's
was
just
your aesthetic in middle school, Eddie?
me. I was like wannabe like South Pole, I had like
Oh, the
but
fucking Echo.
but yeah, I had like the Mark Echo, the
Oh.
South Pole, the fucking Fat Farm, all
yeah.
that shit. But I wasn't like
So you
like
were more
saying
like
that.
skater.
Yeah, it
In-
kind of, but it
It
was
was
like
leaning more
big, it was
towards like
oversized.
skater. Yeah.
Yeah, it was just more like
Sander was
street.
just straight up cholo.
Yeah. Oh
Pretty
yeah, because
much.
I knew I couldn't go full cholo because it would be like obvious.
Yeah. Poser.
Oh yeah, that was me. I didn't know what I was. I knew I was brown, but I was like, what else can I be?
And you know what's even funnier? Like this movie, like I swear, like I think I lived through this movie. Well, except for like the ghetto-ness of it, but when I took AP Calculus in my senior year,
Oh
and
my God.
I was the only Latino there, and I was like, "Yep,
This
This
is my
is my
stand to
move.
deliver moment.
Hey,
this is my stand to deliver."
Did you
Hey,
do
what's
well
this
in
shit?
that class?
Oh, dude, I got a 4 out of 5 on that AP
Oh
AP
my
Damn.
exam.
God, you
Yeah.
are a
You're one of
stand to
them,
deliver
dog.
boy.
Jesus.
Wow.
Yep, I didn't get caught cheating, but I mean, I did well.
You just had to earn it. Had to earn it
Yep, I
yourself,
had to
huh?
earn it. Oh my god,
Wow.
but
You
yeah,
filled the hole. We're so proud of you.
Let's
Build
go,
a
baby.
hole.
Let's go.
A
All
negative times a negative is a positive.
I
I
still don't
repeat.
get it.
It doesn't make any sense,
It
but
does
it
not
is.
make sense, but we'll
But
just
it's right.
memorize it.
All right, well, let's get into it. Sandra, thank you for bringing this film. I don't know what to say or how to say it, but just like, beautiful dedication. We'll dedicate this movie to your father, and, we'll just remember the good times, huh?
Heck yeah.
Mhm.
Remember the good times and why, you decided that for whatever reason, this is one of those last movies you got to see. So it's important. It's important
Oh,
Absolutely.
and
definitely.
it's impactful, and we're gonna do it right.
Hell yeah.
Mhm.
So why don't we get to
Orale.
know this movie?
Getting to know each other.
This is bullshit. I don't want to waste my time learning to cheat.
Go ahead, the door's right there. Bye-bye, have fun. We will miss you. How do I reach these kids?
Orale.
Orale. There you go. You got one
Orale.
orale out of me. That's it.
Hey.
I'm shutting it down.
How do I? O'Rail?
O'Reilly?
Ora-
O'Reilly.
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 Is it
Hey,
like- is
that's
it
my
like
culture. Back off.
Is that what they call them in Mexico?
Oh,
O'Reilly's?
O'Reilly?
Orale.
Oh man! To start it off, I think the good jumping off point and where we start off in the film is, my God, is this school like the most rundown school of them all?
I was shook to my fucking
It's like
core.
I like, we talked about the Saw universe when we did our
Yeah.
Saw, and it's like, is this school in the fucking Saw universe? Like, does Jigsaw
Everything is
run
just
this
covered
school?
in literal shit.
Yeah, there's like literal
spray
shit
paint.
inside. How is the office spray paint? Is it because like over summer, but like
I don't know.
they're either in Saw or they're in Gotham or something, but like this school is fucked.
It's so bad.
Yeah.
No, what's funny about like the intro, right? Like you're driving through the like through the whole neighborhood.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like
And
Little
what-
Mexico.
Yeah,
It's
and
just- Yeah.
what's crazy is like back in 2015 when me and my ex we went to Disneyland, but we went to East LA because she was born over there.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And she took me some of those streets, so I like recognized some of I mean, they're not. I don't think those stores are there anymore, but
Yeah.
like I remember the streets, and I'm like, oh my god! And then I remember that school because I was like, I think
Oh,
the school's
really?
a little bit more revamped now than what
Yeah.
than it
God,
was in
I
the
would hope
80s.
so.
But it was still, you could tell it was like the most ghettoest school. Like
Yeah.
you just knew you were in the hood. Like you
Yeah.
you could smell it, you could feel it.
Oh my
you could
God! I
taste
smell.
it.
I smell
Here's
the
the
low
thing.
income.
I would love to visit with protection.
Yeah.
Here's the
I
thing.
want the food.
I want
I want the culture. I don't want to get jumped. I really don't want that.
I mean, you can go to LA and experience the food and not go to like the most
The
ghetto
hood
parts
hood?
of it. Yeah.
Oh man.
But I want to
Oh,
go to the
man.
markets.
Do you
That
though?
seems fun. I don't know.
Oh, it's fun, but it's definitely sketchy.
Oh yeah. Yeah. That's
Anyway, do not like it when this is gonna make me sound so fucking white.
wild. Uh-oh.
I hate it when people are disrespectful to like objects
Hey,
and
my property.
It makes me really sad
Uh-huh.
because like I was the kind of kid that when I was little, like if my stuffed animals even got like a little bit dirty, I was upset and I would have my mom like help me clean them. Like I just kept stuff really nice. And so when I see people disrespect like a place like that,
Yeah.
it just makes me so angry and sad. I'm like, just be nice to your teachers. Just take care of your shit. This is all we have.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, you know what's so funny? In those bathrooms, I swear they might have smashed and smoked so much
Mhm.
weed. It kind
Oh
of
my
reminded
gosh.
me of my middle school. Like, I mean, when we went to high school, I mean, the bathrooms were a little bit nicer,
Yeah.
but you could tell like people did stuff in there. But when I went my middle school, oh man,
Oh
it,
God.
Oh
it
man.
was yeah.
It's wild, man. It is crazy, and it's just like in the reality aspect, like definitely a young Eddie was like, "Damn, people really live like this." And then nowadays, you know what? We went to high school like 20 years ago, pretty much at this
Yeah.
point,
Oh my
or
god.
Old
and it's just,
man.
hey, but it's just
Oh, my
like
heart.
the idea that
Yeah, that's right.
people actually like still go to schools like this and have to work and learn in them. It's like, how do you learn anything? How do
Not
you
to
get
mention,
anything?
like,
What
some
the
of them
fuck
don't
is
have like
this?
proper air conditioning.
Oh
Like,
no.
Oh,
It's just like the reality of the situation is just like, Jesus Christ, what the fuck are we doing? Like how are you supposed to learn when you got fucking Finger Man and Angel over here just like running the school? Hey, I call the shots. Who calls the shots up in here, huh?
yeah, who called the shot, Holmes?
God, when they first fucking roll up with just like the hey fucker, what's
uh-uh.
it's like
I'm out.
damn.
I'm out. I don't
Oh,
They're
like this guy's vibes.
mm-mm.
I'm
the
afraid.
poses.
Yeah, I
It's
love
also just
the
like so
stance.
dumb. It's so dumb. From an
Hey,
outside perspective, I'm like, you look stupid as hell.
No,
oh,
you know what's so
Sit
you
your
know what's
ass
so
down.
you know what's so funny because like you know how I don't want to like white people like they do like nose up or
Oh
whatever,
oh
yeah.
yeah,
but this is like them just trying to like tough on you just like
oh
Uh-huh.
yeah.
because their faces their noses up as well. It's like
Hey,
Mhm.
we're
if
no
my
different.
yeah. Oh no, it's all about like stance. It's like, hey, if my chin is higher, then I'm higher, man.
No.
Hey, what's
You
up,
look dumb as
Holmes?
fuck.
Yeah, and it's like, come on, man. This is a teacher, dude. Just fucking.
Also, they stole his fucking radio on
Oh
day
yeah,
one out of
oh
his
yeah,
car.
yeah.
Hell
What the
yeah.
You
hell?
were devastated.
I
That was just the welcome to the neighborhood, you know?
That's so
Yeah,
fucked.
welcome to the neighborhood.
Also, he drives a little bug. That's
Yeah.
not cool.
Why not?
Bugs are cute. Be
Oh, okay.
nice.
That poor
Hey,
little bug.
right. But what did they call him? Because we got Edward James Olmos. He plays Jaime Escalante. But his
Jaime
teachers call him what?
Kimosabe.
Hey, mira, es Kimosabe over here, huh?
It's Kimosabe.
Why is there so much overlap between Latino and Asian cultures? Like, I feel like, especially like Latinos really appreciate like anime and
Dragon Ball.
yeah, Dragon, like, especially Dragon Ball Z. But
Mhm.
it's
Hell
like,
yeah.
it's almost like a fascination, but it's mostly appreciation
Oh, yeah.
because I don't know. It's just so funny how there's always like this overlap and exchange.
I don't know,
I think there's probably similar traumas there.
Yeah,
Oh,
similar,
there.
Yeah.
speaking to the struggle, speaking to the similar trauma there.
Oh, there's definitely a lot of similarities. I know, like our like Filipino culture and
Yeah.
Latino cultures are so similar,
Oh,
Uh-huh.
but
yeah.
it was just because of the Spaniards were being dicks.
Those
Yeah,
fucking
those
conquistadors.
colonizers.
Those conquistadors.
Hmm.
Hey.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
it's crazy. And this last little point here, before we move on and sort of talk about like kind of what he does and like the whole how he motivates these kids
These kids.
is the last little dose I think of reality for now is just like God, all the stuff that these kids deal with, like the economic, obviously, as we said, but like we see like the parents can't help, either they don't know it or like they gotta work, which is like 100% real that a lot of people don't think about. We got pressure from
Mhm.
gangs, which is fucking wild.
Mm-hmm.
And we got expectations of them, like at a base level. Like if you expect the worst out of people, it's like a self-fulfilling prophecy. If you don't know
Yeah.
what that is, maybe take a Psych 101 class.
Oh, God, honey.
Or do a little Google search, huh? Uh,
Oh man.
and I think the two worst parts of it, the two worst things that we see in it is that like some people just really don't give their kids a chance. Like
Mm-hmm.
that one guy who almost like pulled his daughter to work at the restaurant. It's
Oh,
like,
my
come on,
God.
dog. What are you doing, man? Especially, being like the son of immigrants and stuff, and like seeing how hard like Mexicans and like immigrants work. It's like, come on, isn't the whole point you're here to give your family like give your kids a better life?
Yeah.
That's what I've heard my whole life. I couldn't imagine like my parents being like, "We're pulling you out of school so you
Oh
can
no,
work."
they would never do that.
No. And the last worst part is even some of the teachers don't like actually care about them. They don't
Yeah.
expect more, they actually expect less and like expect them
Mhm.
to fail. So it's nice in this movie when we see someone like Kimo. He shows up and he's just like, nah, these kids can do it. I expect the best of them. I expect more because they'll rise to the occasion. And look what we got. Huh?
Oh man, he made such an impact with them. Like, it's sad because like the whole economic situation and just like parents can't help. Like literally, like with my parents, like my dad literally came to this country when he was 17.
Yeah.
He couldn't even help me with homework or nothing like that. But
Right.
he just worked
Yeah.
his ass off. And the same with my mom. Like she worked 2 jobs. So like
Mhm.
like when there was a moment where like Lupe like she's like putting her mom to rest or whatever because like
Yeah.
she's
Oh
like
yeah.
just come back. Yeah, I was feeling hurt because I was like, man, I went through that where like my mom came home from work tired and
Mm.
like I had to like feed myself and had to like watch over my
Mhm.
brother and
Yeah.
that was crazy. And then what's even crazier is like it's not just in LA, it's even here. Like
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
It's all over.
yeah,
It's all over the country.
it's all over. And it like what makes it even like difficult, like there's certain teachers like I mean, you got low teacher to student ratio, so that, like there's
Oh yeah.
some students that are like they just fall through the cracks. And then
Oh.
Mhm.
like I had some friends like it's crazy. Like I had some friends like in high school that they were working like full time jobs,
Yeah.
and I was just like,
Jesus.
what the heck? And they were like, oh yeah, like I had to support for the family. I was like,
Yeah.
dude, that sucks. And literally like some teachers won't. They're not gonna help. They're not gonna help out. And
Right.
I
Mhm.
think with this I know like when we talked about the political stuff.
Oh
I mean,
God.
we need more we need more teachers because teachers make a huge difference with like the
Mhm.
students.
Oh
We
yeah.
need more teachers. We need
Yeah.
like 20 Eddies.
Yeah, I agree.
God.
Well, it's
Yeah,
also
it's
just so
insane.
hard because like if you're coming out of like this socioeconomic climate and the only people that have the potential to support you because both of your parents or maybe you're from a single parent household are so occupied with just trying to keep your household afloat,
Mhm.
you kind of end up being parented by your teachers.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
And if your teachers don't put in that effort, then there is a very high chance that you're probably never going to have like a parental figure in your life
Mhm.
when you're developing all of your like self-help skills and like you're going to be really cold towards the world because you
Right.
genuinely believe no one is ever going to help me, nobody cares about me,
Mhm.
and the only person that can change anything is me,
Yeah.
and
Oh
that's
yeah.
it.
It's tough, you know. We see bits of it in this movie. It's like not to focus, and it's like such a larger conversation.
Oh
But
yeah.
it's just insane. Like we could definitely see it in this movie with a lot of the kids, but I think we see it the most in like Finger Man and Angel in
Finger
this movie.
man.
Mhm.
Where we see, you know, one of them because they're both in the same situation, right? But you can tell, and we'll talk about more about Angel, you can tell that he like really just needed that like drive. He needed like the example. He needed someone to
Mhm.
like, hey, you can do more than this. And it ultimately just comes down to like caring. It just comes
Yeah.
down to like one person caring. Obviously made a difference in Angel's education and like what he, because you could see almost instantly, he like, hey, I can do this.
Mhm.
And whereas you see his friend, you know, for whatever reason, kind of just didn't care, and it's just like whatever. But I guarantee you, there's probably a point where both of them, when they were younger, like wanted someone to push them, wanted someone to care. But the sad reality is, in a lot of situations, for kids that don't really have that at home and don't really have that at school, the gangs offer that and crime
Yeah.
offers that. And, you know, and then people wonder why they join gangs. It's like, look at the situation they're in. But
Mhm.
I don't know. We could talk for like 3 more hours about that.
Oh, we could talk about that forever. But like
Yeah.
honestly, like what's crazy, like that scene where like Finger Man is like he's like they're jumping another gang. They're
Oh,
like
yeah, yeah, yeah.
fighting. and then like Kimo just sees Angel, like, cause he's like, dude, my gang's in trouble. Let me go help him
Yeah,
out.
yeah,
Kimo, like, this is like probably like one of like the key points in like in a movie. He's like, he sees that like, okay, like Angel is probably minding his own business. He's probably like
yeah.
talking to some hyenas.
Hey.
And then like when he sees like, oh, there's like my friend needs me. He like Timo literally stopped him.
Oh
And
yeah.
he's like, dude, you don't want to go this route. And
Yeah.
literally like that was like such a huge like, even though it's such like a little subtle moment, but it made
Right.
like such a huge implicates like towards
Oh
just the
yeah.
theme of the movie. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. But it's just like that level is just the base level of caring. But that is a very strong moment that's, not really focused on too much, but it's like physically holding him back from like that
Yeah.
life, that gang life and all that. It's insane. But we'll talk about that more here when we also figure out and answer the question, hey, what's calculus?
I still don't know.
Calculus.
I don't know.
Calculus.
Oh my God.
I know there's like sine,
Yeah.
tangent, cosine. That's all. That's all that stuck in my brain was those words, and I repressed the rest of that.
There's derivatives. There's like a lot of like formulas and the
Integers?
slope and integers.
Oh,
Hey,
man.
there's another word.
I gotta tell you, it's not for me.
No, no.
It's not for me. Right at the base level, which is funny because it's like watching this, like, yeah, it's inspiring. It's crazy. Like, look at these kids, they're doing it. And in the back of the head, I'm thinking, like, yeah, that's cool and all. But, like, I feel like even if I was in that situation, I'd be like, "God, I can't do this shit.
That sucks.
Yeah, I can't do this math, man. My brain
No,
just
yeah.
ain't built for it, dog. I
Mhm.
don't have it, man.
No, it's so funny because like when all the kids are like they come back from the summer, right? They took his class before,
Yeah,
and then they're coming back for the summer, and they're gonna take the AP class
right.
and the AP calculus class, and he makes them sign a contract, and this
Yeah.
is when you're gonna get fucked.
Yeah, this is gonna
Oh,
suck.
man.
There's fine
Yeah.
print. Oh God.
And and I think I don't know if it was like Lupe or like Claudia. One of them said like, "Oh come on, Kimo, give us a break. It's our senior year." I was like,
Yeah.
"Senior-itis is
Oh,
kicking
yeah.
in, baby."
Mhm.
Oh, dog.
And then,
I had I think two off campus, just like hanging, dog. I was chilling.
You did not
It
give
was
a fuck.
insane. No, I maybe got like one AP credit, and it was like in English because it's like, can you write a paper? But,
I can.
but like
I can do that.
science or math, like I can't even remember. I don't think I took an AP like math. I think I did an AP
Did you do
science.
AP history?
Yeah. I think that's it. I don't think I passed that though. Or I did. I don't fucking
I
know.
only passed English, so
But
I'm
Oh.
dumb, but it's fine.
But yeah, here we can talk about this kind of like, I mean, we see these kids, especially like Angel, Finger Man, but the whole class, it's just like the way they approach this man, and like the
Yeah.
strength that Chemo has to like, because he's confronted with like fucking gang violence,
Mhm.
like and gang threats, and he just like
Yeah.
does not back down.
He
It's
also
like,
just
God,
doesn't care.
the strength of this man to see that, because I know so many people be like, "Fuck this, dude."
Oh,
Like,
I think I was telling you, Eddie,
Yeah.
that when we were watching that, I'm like, I'm out day one. You got my ass running scared out the bit.
Yeah.
No, I'm done. I can't.
Yeah.
Right.
What makes it even funny is it's like he just took on such a crazy challenge because like
Yeah.
honestly there's only the first kid was Jaime. You know he's the smartest kid because this is a nerd. This dude's reading a book.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah.
He's
Yeah.
reading
He gets
Dune. Dune is
Dude,
Is he
like
reading
the most.
Dune?
he
Yes.
is reading Dune. Shout
Damn.
out to Dune. but he is reading Dune, and then you get the second nerd, Anna. But you know she's a nerd because she actually tries and like
Yeah.
she's working like towards it. But you already know like those were going to be your A students.
Yeah.
Angel, you knew this kid was a lost cause, especially when
Mhm.
you know this dude is super too cool for school.
Yeah.
When the homie shows up late, confident,
Right.
he was like, "Hey, Chemo, I'm the first one here." And then he like looks up at the board and he's like, "What's calculus?"
It was this
Oh
shit.
my God.
Oh yeah.
What
It's like,
is this
dude,
shit?
by that time he's got to be what, like an hour late? It's like, and the
Oh.
first one. Like, Kimo, you got to teach this kid how to tell time also, because he apparently doesn't know how to
God.
do that.
This homie, he was like, I got this, dog. Such confidence.
And fool, let me rip it one more time and check it out.
No.
And what's the main one? The 12 is with the little hand or the big hand? What's that one?
Oh my God.
Oh man, but it's funny because I don't know, it's style and it's like it's culture, it is like culture, and like the cholo culture is very like influential. And you can look in
Yeah.
places even like in Japan
In
where like
Japan? Yeah, that's
Japan
wild.
especially, where there's like
The
Japanese,
lowrider culture.
yeah, that
there?
like
Yeah.
are obsessed with cholo culture and stuff, and like Chicano culture and all that stuff here in
Yep.
America. So, it is a look and it's very cultural, but it is funny because it's like, damn, homeboy's wearing a hairnet.
You look so dumb right now. You
Like,
look like
damn,
a
dog.
fucking lunch lady.
I don't know if
What
that's
are you
hard,
doing?
I don't know what's going on here, but it's a look.
Dude, let me tell you, I wanted to wear a hairnet so bad. Like, I literally
Love
was
it.
like, I was telling my friends, like, where could I get one? And literally, my dad's like, you want to go wash dishes?
You can get a
Exactly.
job.
I'm gonna stick with the book.
Yeah.
Good
I
plan.
know where you can get one. Is go in a restaurant and say you'll wash dishes for them, and they'll give you one. Here's this job application.
Here's the job app.
Yeah. God, I would love to like deep dive into that and like maybe watch a couple documentaries on like the culture and the like why a hairnet, like why?
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't really know.
It keeps the slick back nice and tight.
Is
in
that
there.
is that
Yeah,
what it is?
I think that's the only reason, but I mean, I could
could
be
see
wrong.
that,
But
yeah.
I think it because like I mean, they use so much pomade. I mean,
Oh,
let me tell you,
yeah.
Oh my God.
let me
Well-
tell you, Moco Gorilla. That thing was
Oh
glue.
God, yeah. I tell you, they may as well have like slid that on like Darth Vader's helmet, like fucking like you can only scientifically put that hair on. It's like insane. I gotta believe it could stop a bullet. Maybe it was also for protection.
Maybe catching a stray. If it hits your hair, you'll be fine.
But the other and I think most fun part about this is like imagine being embarrassed of like being smart.
No.
It's like they can't be seen or like thought of as being smart. It's like Angel does so many things where he legitimately says like, "Hey, I can't let the homies see me with books, man." It's like what?
Dude, you know what's so crazy about like the whole being embarrassed of being smart? Because that's how
Yeah.
I was.
Oh,
Like, and can you, like my
Sander.
freshman
God
and
damn it,
sophomore
Sander.
year. No, let me tell you, freshman and sophomore year,
Yeah.
I was like pretty embarrassed of how smart I was, and like
Yeah.
I didn't want to show it. I was like, no, I'm gonna keep this tough guy persona. I was like,
Hey,
wearing like
orale.
I was wearing the whole outfit homes, and like I was tidied up like a cholo and
Dog,
everything.
were you leaning, fool?
Oh, I was leaning back hard, fool.
Oh my God.
And it's so funny because like until my junior year in high
Yeah.
school, where I got kind of like comfortable with it, and then
Yeah.
I took 3 honor classes and 3 AP classes,
Damn.
and then you start seeing the more smarter classes you take, you see less Latinos.
Oh yeah.
So when I went to
Unfortunately, yeah.
so my junior year, I took AP English, History, and Spanish.
Yeah.
It was like literally just me. And then
Right.
and then my senior year, I was taking like calculus, physics, chemistry.
Damn.
Yeah, I was killing myself, dude. But I was the only Latino, and I was like, man, I shouldn't be
Oh,
this
yeah.
embarrassed, but this is kind
Hey,
of embarrassing.
what the fuck? Hey, a bunch of lames in here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, it's fucking wild. Yeah, dog, doing that, especially like in college. That was when I was like definitely in high school as well, but I want to say college was where I really was like, damn. I'm like the only, not only just like brown, but like the only like person of
Oh.
color in this room in like most of
yeah.
my classes, and I was like, damn, where mi gente at, man? We gotta get an education.
If you had gone to the community college, you would have felt more at home. I'm just saying. I was there and it
you
was
were
great.
the opposite.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
You're
was
the
like,
only
oh.
white girl. Wow.
Oh.
I feel
No,
I feel a little in trouble in here.
No, it's funny. Like at community college, like when I took like the prerequisites, you see some
Yeah.
like scattered Latinos. I'm not gonna say
Yeah.
there was a bunch of them, but we start getting into the upper division.
Mhm.
Oh yeah,
The higher
Oh,
level
you start to
classes.
yeah.
you start to become the only one, and then when I went to nursing school,
Oh
I
yeah,
was the only Latino male.
yeah. That's crazy, man. That's fun though, and at the same time, it's like, because I definitely had those thoughts. I was like, damn, this is fucking wild. But then also the other time, I was like, well, you know what? At least I'm in here. At least I'm in here
Mhm.
representing a little bit and
Mhm.
do my shit. Let me lean back, fool.
Beautiful.
Let me go high and tight, man. Get these elbows up.
You need to
Hey,
put some
elbows
lotion
up.
on those elbows.
hey, watch out,
Huh.
fool. I'll walk out of class with
Little-
my fucking
Little
Oh
little
my
Andy.
that fucking walk, the little like elbows up and you're leaning. Yeah,
Oh yeah.
watch out,
Those
fool.
tall ass socks.
Hey, watch out, fool. I'll get you. Oh yeah. Hey,
The higher the stock, the downer the fool.
that's right. Órale. God,
Órale,
So
Holmes.
stupid.
it, it is something. But what other? Because Angel, I think we'll talk more about his
Yes.
transformation. But what about the other students, Sandra? You got some notes in here. What's going on
Yeah,
with these
so
other
like
kids?
no, you know what's interesting about like this class? It kind of reminds so like if you guys see the Breakfast Club, it kind of
Mhm.
reminds me of it, except
Yeah.
like they're they're not in trouble. They're
Mhm.
taking an AP calculus class. So and they're definitely going through like the high school struggles, like
Mhm.
they're stressed, you know, who am I gonna date?
Right.
I'm the ladies man
Mhm.
like
Yeah,
with the
that cool
homie
rocker
Tito,
guy.
that
Yeah.
cool rocker guy Tito. Yeah, you just like there's like all these cast of characters, and it's just it's so funny because like why is Francisco the Latino version of Ronnie from the fucking Jersey Shore?
Oh yeah.
Why
He
does
was
he
in
look
there.
like him?
He looks a lot like
It
him.
looks a lot like him. He's a dick like him for a lot of the movie.
Yeah,
So
he's
rude to Lupe. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, that shit when she was like, "Hey, I didn't know you two were together. Hey, just for the summer." And then he's immediately like, "Hey, why you mad, dog? I wonder why."
I don't date gorditas.
Oh yeah,
I don't.
yeah.
That
I don't think.
fucker.
I don't date tortas.
Meanwhile, she's so cute. Also,
was.
she's
Exactly.
like such an icon. She's fucking raising a family by herself, it feels
Yeah.
like. She's taking
Yeah,
care
she's
of
literally
all of her siblings and her parents.
Mhm.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no, she's literally raising a family. Like the mom's working.
Yeah.
Like she has like the kids, and they're all young, so it's not like they're like
Mhm.
teenagers or anything. They're all little kids.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And then I mean, Lupe is just like such a class act. Like,
Oh wow.
and then
Couldn't be me.
and then
Could
you
not
got
be
and
me.
and then you got Claudia. Like, she literally like tells her mom like, I want to do this shit because I am an independent woman.
Yeah.
Slay.
And you know,
Queen.
Slay queen.
You know it. You know.
Right.
Yeah, she's like her mom's like, you can have a man you can have a man do everything. And she's like, no, I don't want men like dumber than me to
Yeah.
do everything.
Right. Progressive. Queen.
And then Javier and Anna, you're valedictorian and salute Victorian. Like they're
Mhm.
you knew they're like in the film, like they're gonna take the test. You already know those two are gonna pass. Like you
Yeah.
already know. The rest you're like,
I don't know.
Yikes.
oh, yikes.
Yeah. God, what a trip we go through though, and we see, like I alluded to before, we see Lou Diamond Phillips, Angel, and Fingerman. And
Stop calling him Finger Man.
hey, that's what
Finger Man.
It's so inappropriate.
that's what Kimo called them.
Finger Man.
Because he's throwing up the signs, fool.
Yep.
But
1, 2, 3.
yeah.
Mhm.
Hey, Fingerman. It truly is a testament to like the way Kimo did it, because it stood up to the challenge. He gave them shit right back, and in a way, I think the kids respected him for it.
Mhm.
And it's funny because it's like it's a hard situation to where I know immediately a lot of people are like, why do they even go to school if they're not going to do shit? But they're also like being forced to go to school.
Yep.
So it's just
Mhm.
like it's hard because you kind of have to deal with it as a teacher. It's not as if you can be, which even though some teachers kind of do, like they're okay with kids not showing up because it like makes their life easier. But and obviously like Finger Man and like the other guy who's just like, he's got the shades on all class is one of the
Yep.
background guys. I love those background characters who like no name, they're there for a couple scenes, whatever. Yeah, dude was leaning in that chair. Like Finger Man and that other guy, they disappear, you know? They essentially, from what we can tell, stop going to class.
Yep.
Lou Diamond, Angel, he sticks with it and he starts to see, hey man, maybe there's something here. Maybe I don't want to be dumb the rest of my life.
God, I hope not.
But here we get the question, and Gorgeous, I'd love for you to ask the
Oh my
question.
God. Oh my God. I was so pissed off because you guys constantly say, I'm not doing the accent, but
Do
how
the
do
accent.
I reach? No, I
Do
don't
the
want
accent.
to. You're trapping
Do it.
me.
Do it.
Do it.
How do I reach these keys?
Hell yeah.
Perfect.
You guys say that constantly. It's not even in the fucking movie. What the hell? I was waiting the whole time, and I'm like, where's the line?
When we were watching it,
What
she
the
asked me
fuck?
like 50 times, hey, what's he going to say? And I was like, hey, just wait. And then when the credits rolled, she was like, what the fuck?
I'm so pissed. Explain yourselves.
Oh.
No,
Shannon,
so
do
like
you want to explain?
I'll explain it. So what's funny because like South Park made like a parody of this like episode, like Eric Carmen goes to like a inner city school because he cheated, like he cheated, and it kind of makes fun of like Stand and Deliver because like they get accused of cheating.
Yeah.
But Eric is teaching them how to cheat on an
Oh
AP
my God.
calculus class. And then the whole time he's like, how do I reach these keys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I genuinely thought that was part of the movie
I know.
Oh,
It's
no.
the
funny.
entire time. And I was like, when is he going to say it?
Yeah.
Nope.
That's the fun part about it is the reality is like,
He could have said it in the movie.
oh yeah, he definitely could have.
Easily.
Oh, he
And he
could've
like
said it
thinks
so
it,
many times.
we see him thinking it, like, how do I get to them? What do I do? But in a weird way, it's kind of like he already knew because he like started right off the bat. But it's funny because I feel like that South Park episode and this movie are like interlocked. Because I feel like 9 times out
They're
of
the
10,
same.
when
They
you
were
say
created
stand and
at the same
deliver,
time.
someone's gonna say, how do I reach these keys? Just right off the bat. And it's like everyone takes it like, haha, that's the same thing.
No,
These are
apparently
the
not.
same thing. So
That's
yeah,
wild.
it's funny. But we see, I think Angel, like I've said many a time, he goes through the biggest transformation, right? All the other kids, they're in a tough situation. They don't really care about school. But we literally see like cholo ass gangbanger, right? Over the arc of this, and he still has his flaws.
He shows up to their ceremony drunk.
Yeah. I was like, damn, come on, dog. But he was celebrating, or he was being forced to. He's still in that life. Even though we see many scenes of him being in the car, like, man, I need to get out of this shit. It's like, I need to retire.
Like him and Finger, man, they'll be like in their drives or whatever.
Yeah.
And he's like, you can tell he's just contemplating. It's like, is this what I want to do for the rest of my life? And and that's when like that's the effect of like chemo. Like he's definitely like getting into his head, like, hey, you could do so much more in your life. Like, like being a gangster is not gonna be like your end all be all. Like you could be so much more than just being a gangster. And you could just see that throughout the movie. And that's like such a huge, like he is such a huge role model for him. Like and it's so like interesting. It's like where he forgot like to get his permission slip signed. And he literally takes his grandma to his house during like a dinner, and he was like, ooh, what smells good? And he walks in just like,
hey.
But you just know like Angel like does care. Like, hey, like, you know what? I should like shape up and like take this serious because one day like school's gonna be done. The reality comes in and it's like, is this where like my life comes to? I'm just gonna be a little Cholito for the rest of my life.
Right. Yeah, he definitely, he's not about it. He's doing it. He's one of these stories that you see all the time, and it's like in every like gang related movie, you always see like
Yep.
those characters that are like they're in it because of their circumstance. They're not in it because like that's actually what they want. And
Yep.
like, it's like the half-hearted cholo, It's like, this isn't my dream, man. I'm just doing it because like my family did it.
Cholo. I'm only a cholo part-time.
Yeah,
I'm not
Yeah.
serious
my
about
dad
it.
was a cholo,
His
the
dad was a
abuelo was a
cholo.
cholo,
Yeah.
it's the family business.
It's the
But-
7 generations of Cholitos.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Hey, that's Angel the seventh, all right? The other 6 got stabbed.
It happens.
Oh man, orale.
But it's when you see these characters, they're definitely the ones that like they get your heart pretty quick because you're like, and luckily we don't see it in this one. We see him succeed because majority of the time it's the case with like
They can't get
what is
out
it?
and they end up
Boys in the
dying.
Hood, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where Ricky, they just
Ricky.
something sad happens, they end up dying or they get trapped in it,
Mhm.
which almost happens to these kids, and we'll get to that in a second with what
Yeah.
chemo did and what the fucking school system tried to do to him. But yeah,
Fucking racist.
it's nice to see Angel go on his journey and actually see the inspiration that comes with it.
Mhm.
Because he
Indeed.
was looking at those stars. He was like, "Damn, dog, what am I doing with my life right now?"
What am I doing, man?
And he's acting out. He gets them pulled over.
Yeah,
all
that
that
was
shit.
dumb as fuck.
Oh yeah, it was super dumb. It's like
I'm like,
man,
modern America, you would have been shot dead.
Oh yeah, he would have been fucking shot in the back.
I know.
Oh,
And it's just
Uh.
when he gets pulled over and he like they write the ticket and you just see Finger Man just crumble
Yeah.
up that paper. Just I don't need.
Hey, whatever, man. Hey, get away from my ride. I love that he shoves him and is immediately like, "Hey, where you going?"
Why are you running away? Let me beat you up more.
Yeah.
No. Get
Ah.
fucked.
But let's speak to the inspiration.
Chemo!
Chemo himself, and the fact that
Chemo!
this man ran himself halfway into the grave.
Can I
Oh
just
my
say
God.
from the top, this man is intelligent, but also like, what the fuck? How are you so dumb that you leave like your 6-figure job to go be a fucking high school teacher in
Oh,
this
yeah.
goddamn country?
Right? It's like, damn, he
Uh.
really had to have the drive because man, couldn't be me.
No. No. Oh my God, no.
It's just and I guess that's the calling, right? It's like
Yeah.
if you really want to do this and you really want to make a difference, there's ways to do it and like see your impact immediately. But it is definitely hard to like leave a cushy job.
Mhm.
You know?
Yeah, leaving 6 figures just to go teach intercity high school
Oh yeah.
No.
couldn't pay me $1 billion for that.
Right? It's
Nope.
like, damn, I don't know about this.
With the daily fear of potentially going to work and then just
Mhm.
dying, potentially,
yeah.
like no. I
Yeah.
mean, I guess that's just every high school in America now. But
Mhm.
in the 80s, in this circumstance,
Oh yeah.
yikes.
Yeah. But Chemo, man, I mean, what a guy. What a great guy.
He's so
He's
cute.
such a workaholic.
I hate that
It's
comb over.
impressive.
Oh,
It does
the
make
comb
me a
over.
little sick.
The iconic comb over.
It's so gross.
Yep.
We were doing a little research and Buddy found that Edward James Olmos, he took like hair thinners. He like intentionally like thinned his hair for this role. And he also
No
gained
way.
some weight. But yeah, like his hair, because you can see it
Yeah, it's like
Salinas.
yep.
It's not that bad, but yeah, he like I don't know why they couldn't just like put on a wig.
They didn't have it in the budget.
It's not in the budget, Holmes.
They had to buy too many hairnets.
Hey, vato, we spent it all. I said hair, but then they sent me hair nets, so I don't know what happened.
All the hairnets, Holmes.
Oh man, I don't know, man. It's crazy just seeing this man, the work that he does. Like he is legitimately like an inspiration. It's wild to like.
Oh my God, the end of this movie had me just like in shock
Oh,
with
we'll
like all
get
the
there.
text and stuff. Oh,
We'll get
Yes.
there. But not only is he a great teacher, he's also like a bit of a weirdo.
oh yeah,
Oh
he's
yes.
strange.
He's so strange and such a workaholic. Like this
Yeah.
dude, like you could just tell, like his screws are not all the way bolted in.
No,
Mm.
no, and his wife's like getting pissed at him
Oh my
because
God.
he's teaching too much. He was
The
teaching
way I would have left
kids.
this man.
Oh my
No,
God, come
you're
on now.
killing. He kills himself almost.
Almost. That was a rough
Almost.
scene. That was a real
I
rough
hated
scene.
watching that.
It was like I feel like it was one of the more realistic depictions of like
A heart attack.
yeah, just any sort of like medical emergency I've seen like on screen. Like it's played like very like intensely, and
Hmm.
like Edward James almost is like fucking acting.
He is so sweaty.
Yeah. And it's just we were talking about it yesterday while we were doing the notes. It's just very sad, because you see like how he goes like face down on the stairs.
I
And you're just
hated
like,
that.
fuck, someone show up. Someone help him. Someone do something. But then it's just like, God, he's working himself too hard. He's
Yeah,
expecting too much of himself.
no, you can even tell like it's like that like it's building up, right? Like in the
Mhm.
beginning, like you can see, like you see there's like tension in the family, like
Hmm.
the wife is like, dude, you're working way too much. Like you need to like slow down. And then he's getting that stress at home, and then
Yeah.
he's taking it out on the calculus kids. He's like, how come you don't know this guy? This is like what he said. This is day one stuff.
Yeah.
Home. Like
Yeah.
this is day one. This is day
This is
one.
a
Like
review. It's a
this is not.
review.
It's not a review. You should know this by now. And
Yeah.
you could just tell he's taking his frustration out at them. And then
Mhm.
literally, this is like actually like my dad's favorite part. Is like like even though it's like a very intense part, like
Yeah.
he's teaching them like all the native Spanish speakers English,
Yeah.
and then like he's like, and then he tells them uno momento por favor, and then the class says one
One
moment,
moment, please.
please.
Yeah, they're just locked in. Hey, they got it right though. He's
They
doing a good
did.
Yeah,
job.
they did get it right. And then as a registered nurse, that scene where he's like depicting a heart attack,
Yeah.
that is very accurate. Like
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
like the signs and symptoms, everything's like when patients are like like having like heart attack symptoms, they do
Yeah.
like get diaphoretic, they get sweaty.
Mhm.
Yeah.
They clench their chest and
Yeah.
they're trying to breathe.
Yeah, I was
and then
watching
they
his
fall.
legs go out, and I'm like, oh God, this is a heart attack.
Oh,
Yeah.
This is bad.
That's
Because
rough.
like because you see a lot of like especially like I think that's one thing like especially like in my like career you see those very often, and when you
Mhm.
see like medical shows they're just like huh, I'm coming,
Yeah.
And that's it. Yeah.
it's like no, like that doesn't seem real. Like
Right.
that's
Mhm.
kind of fictitious, but like the way like he like Edward almost like acted his ass off. That was
Oh,
like
yeah.
Also,
Like-
the commitment to having to fall like flat on your face, that
Yeah.
sucks.
Yeah, like
Ugh.
his nose was pressed against that. I was like, damn.
Ugh.
Someone help him. Get him, dog.
and then he's in the hospital, and then he's like, this is what this man cannot be stopped. He's
Right.
going in the hospital writing notes, and then he's
Yeah.
giving them homework, and then he tells the nurse, "Hey, what time are you off?" And then
Yeah.
he like slips this little piece of paper with them,
Right.
and then the next day, like this, what was it? He was like a music teacher or something
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah,
He's
the
like,
music
he's like,
teacher.
he's like, oh, I don't have any knowledge on calculus.
It's
So
me.
and then like
That would be me.
and then you just see the classes passing this little note around,
Hmm.
and and then guess who comes through the door?
Hey, that's gotta be that's
Chemo.
Chemo's music.
Chemo.
He comes in with the chair.
Latino heat. He's got the Rey Mysterio music going.
He's got Latino World Order.
Who's that
Latino.
jumping out the sky? Oh, the
Oh my
fucking
God.
Latino heat.
Mm-hmm.
The
Fucking Eddie
Latino
Guerrero.
Heat.
I lie, I cheat, I steal.
Hey,
I lie,
none of these
I
kids
cheat, I
cheated.
steal.
No, they do not.
They did steal though.
Yes, they stole, but they did not cheat.
Hey,
They do lie on occasion.
but hey,
Yeah.
speaking of
But-
lying, cheating, and stealing, the things that the conservatives think all Mexicans and Latinos do.
And you're taking, sorry, I was almost like going political. Like you're taking black jobs, apparently.
Oh yeah, you
Whatever
know.
that means.
Hey, I'll take the job,
What
but
does
make sure
that
it's a black
mean?
job.
Yeah.
How is that one of the? That just sounds racist as fuck.
Yeah.
How do you hear that? And like, nah.
Like,
That's
are you
not
talking
racist.
about like slave times? Or what is happening
Yeah, I
here?
don't know.
What do you
I
mean by
honestly
that?
cannot tell you what a black job is
Me
in modern
either.
day America.
Mhm.
I really don't understand. The only thing I think of is like he's being racist and he's talking about like drug dealing or something. And
Mhm.
it's like,
Oh yeah.
dog, how is
No.
this? Anyways.
Sorry. Back on track.
My God. But these kids, they put in the work, they're changing their lives. They're
Can you
over
say
there
it right?
like, huh?
Can you say it right? These
What?
kids.
Oh, you're
These
right. These kids.
These
You know, they're out there, they're playing the chambea. Allah, you know, they're
Allah.
just working. And they pull like a fucking 24-hour study sesh.
Kill me.
Oh man.
And sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself because that's for the second test. Now, why did they have to take a second test?
Because of racist America.
Because they're like the test supervisor guys for like the AP test.
Mhm.
They see in the first test,
Boo.
18 students take the test and all 18 pass. And they're like, wait a minute, these are Mexicans.
These are Mexican kids.
These are brown
These are
kids. How could they do this?
How did all 18 kids get a 5 out of 5 on an AP calculus exam?
Right.
And they're all Latinos.
Nope.
This doesn't make sense.
This doesn't make sense.
Yeah, so we got the nice little reminder at the end of like, even when you succeed,
You don't.
there's still
Yes.
the system, and the
Mhm.
system
System,
can
baby.
fail you and think the worst of you, because that's what Kimo is most upset about. He's like, not only am I upset with the circumstances, but I'm upset that like they succeeded and the system and the school district and everyone who's supposed to be there to help them succeed looks at them and accuses them of cheating. So now
Mhm.
they don't believe in the system. Now
Yeah.
they don't believe in it. They pretty much learn, and obviously, thankfully, we figure it out, but they pretty much learn that even when you try the most you can, you're still going to fail.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
is just like, come on. This is like, what are you doing? You're actively like destroying lives by just not believing in children.
Yeah.
No, you like that last 20 minutes, right? Like they take the test.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh
And
my
then-
God,
and
I
you
was
get-
so stressed out.
Yeah, like you could tell like a lot of them were distressed. There's like,
Oh, yeah.
and let me tell you, it is stressful. Like taking that stupid exam is stressful.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, yeah.
And
Oh my God,
then-
opening that booklet of them like breaking the seal with their pencils, I was like, ah,
Right.
I have PTSD from that shit.
it gave me a lot of PTSD just looking
Yeah.
at it. I was like, oh,
Oh, yeah.
God. I remember sitting in those uncomfortable chairs. And then it's so funny because like after you're done with the exam, right? They went to the beach, celebrated.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
then,
that was
and
funny.
then everybody like and then that's where they gave the award to Chemo.
Yeah.
They're like,
Yeah.
dude, you're the best teacher. Like, dude, you changed our lives. Like, and like, you just know, like, this is such a powerful
Mhm.
moment. And then they'll accuse
Da-da-da.
them of cheating. And
Yeah.
then that's where like you just like it just man, I remember that scene perfectly in my in Spanish class because I was like, are you kidding me? Like
I
this
was
is-
so pissed.
I was
Yeah.
like, wow, like these fools work
Oh, yeah.
super hard
Mhm.
Yeah.
just to be like, oh, you guys cheated.
Yeah. You can't do this. You're not white.
Oh,
You can't be this
Oh.
smart.
Wait, you're
as a white
smart?
person,
Yeah.
I can confidently say, I am not that smart. I can't do that shit at all.
Right. Yeah, it's tough. You know, it's just,
Ugh.
it's another thing. And that's where there's still work to do because the system is
Yeah.
still broken. Or, as many would say, you know, the system was designed this way, right?
Yeah.
It was designed to keep a certain
Population.
of people. We're talking about brown and black people
And I'm
and all other people of color, but also lower income people.
It makes me, I was just about to bring this up. They didn't really talk about it, but I would think that they may have needed to do some kind of like fundraising effort for all of these kids to take the AP test.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Because in my knowledge, you have
We
to
had to
pay to
pay.
take that exam.
Yeah.
It may
Oh,
not have
yeah.
been like that in the 80s.
Yeah, he
But-
mentions like we gotta like sell cookies or like, doesn't he say something like that?
I can't remember.
There's
It's like we
something
have to do
like-
some
there-
sort
there's
of
like a line.
fundraising.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, it
'Cause I
feels
was
like
just
one
like-
line in there.
Because that's like the number one thing, right? It's like you may have the intelligence and the, the drive, the
But can you pay
gas
for it?
to do it,
Oh,
But
ganas.
if you cannot
Ganas.
overcome
Right.
that first fucking hurdle of
Right.
paying like what? It's like $100 per test or something like that.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
And you want to take it a step further and talk about college and talk about how
Oh.
expensive that is and how many people in potential like life-changing education they could have gotten that didn't get it simply because they can't pay for it.
Oh,
And
It's
now college
ridiculous.
education, a bachelor's is hardly enough for most people now.
Right?
So we just keep moving the goalpost, you
Yeah.
know?
And it's
We're
wild.
Oh.
It's wild because, again, we got another Buddy bit of fact here. Buddy did a little bit of digging and he saw
Good job,
that
buddy.
Edward James Olmos, he was actually really good friends with Jaime Escalante, like after the movie and all that. And he was friends with him up until Jaime passed away in 2010, I believe.
Aw.
R.I.P.
Yeah. But they talked a lot about it and all that stuff. And like the real guy was like actually pretty vocal about how like the majority of this movie is like correct and like truthful and stuff. And like it's not super exaggerated. Obviously, some things are different.
They're
But
fictionalized.
yeah, but one thing that he did say was that scene where he confronts like the workers,
The testing agency.
yeah, the testing agency. He said that pretty much like he told Edward James almost exactly what he said, and like that's what was in the movie. So it's pretty much word for word what he said in that scene.
Yeah.
And it's like very, it's a very powerful scene because he doesn't really want to say it. He's alluding to it until the end where he's just like, "This is racism. Like you're being racist. It's because they're in a low income school. It's because it's like all brown kids. It's because of this.
Yep.
Like you wouldn't do this out in Beverly Hills." And the reality is, they fucking wouldn't. And I hate when people try. That's the thing that I've been saying for the past few years. And honestly, obviously it sucks to see because I fucking hate seeing like racist, sexist, transphobes, all these people saying it with their whole chest. But at the very least, I'll give them the fact that they're not lying. Because I hate when people like say racist shit or do racist shit and then try and act like it's not racist.
Oh,
At least say it with your whole chest and at least proudly proclaim that you're racist.
yeah,
Okay? If you're gonna be a dumb fuck and be racist, at least be proud of it.
Yeah.
exactly.
Because it's like, don't play these. Let's tell it like it is. There's so much shit and there's so much like hate in this country. At least tell me what you are with your whole chest. That way we know, and that way we can move forward and try and get you out of here. Because I don't know. It's ridiculous that guy's like, "I'm not racist. This is not racist." Like, dude, come on.
Yeah, and it's so funny because like at the end of after the end of the conversation with the testing agency, he was like, "I'm gonna come back and kick your ass."
Yeah.
Hey, if I see you outside, I'm gonna kick your ass.
I'm gonna get you.
On site.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And they deserve it.
They do. And the worst
And
part, we'll take it one step further because it does happen and we see it, especially in policing. The worst part is when it's like, it's your own people, but they've got the badge on or they've got that thing.
Oh,
and
yeah.
then they in turn support the racist systems and the broken system. Just because you're part of it doesn't mean you got to support it. You should try to
Yeah.
actively
Exactly.
work to make it better.
Exactly. Amen to that.
But,
And then
yeah.
So sad.
oh, and then in the interrogation scene,
Mhm.
with it's such a classic scene.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Literally, the testing agency is just like interrogating them. They're like, "How did you get the test?"
Yeah.
I got the answers in the mail.
Oh, yeah. And they're like,
Where,
oh, shit.
and then they're like, "Where did you get the answers, mailman?" And then he's like, and then there's like a little brief silence, and then he's like, "He's decomposing into my locker."
Yeah. I killed him. He's decomposing in my
killed him.
locker. Like, Angel, you fuck. Hey, lock
And
me
then-
up.
And then lock me up, and then like this little tattoo that says "fuck you."
Fuck you.
Yeah. Yeah, it's great. It's good stuff. And obviously, through all the fighting and all that, they decide ultimately the only way we're going to prove that we didn't cheat is to take the test again.
Did
And
they have
show
to
them-
pay again? They better not have had to pay.
I don't know.
They better not
Who
have.
They
knows?
don't say, but this time obviously they have to do it in front of like the testing agents and they're there. And it's funny because I feel like at the beginning when they were like handing out the tests and all that, and they're starting the test and they're answering questions. I feel like the testing agents both look at each other and they're both thinking like, how the fuck are they reading this? This isn't in Spanish. How do they even
Yeah.
know? How do they know what's going on?
And like that, like during the whole retesting scene, I felt so bad for like. I mean, it's like Anna had to leave early,
Yeah,
and then
yeah,
she's
yeah.
like, she literally literally tells like the testing agency like, hey, like sorry, like I have to turn in my exam because
Yeah.
I have like a interview with UCLA just to like,
Yeah.
right,
And it's
splooge
also
on their
like
face.
she shouldn't even have to be fucking doing this.
No.
Because she already passed this test. You're literally
Exactly.
wasting her potential. You're wasting her life and the potential for her life to get better. Because she had to make the choice between, do I like sit here and give this test my all, or go and potentially get like a college education and like get, a fucking
A scholarship.
scholarship or something, right? It's
Yeah,
like what she shouldn't even have to be doing because she already passed the test. You're wasting her
Yep.
life.
Wasting her time, literally
But
wasting her time.
but guess what happens, baby?
What
They
happened?
call, they get the scores, and I love the way they do it because they start, the principal? Is he
Yeah.
the principal?
Yep.
Yeah. He's like saying the names of the characters. Some of them we know, and some of them, were just background. But he's saying the names of the students. And in an AP test, if you don't know, it's on a 1 to 5. 1
Mhm.
being like the lowest, definitely didn't pass.
That's
3,
me, baby.
oh, that was my ass. It's a whole nother thing, but like I took the AP Chem. I had no business being in there.
I don't know why you did.
And our buddy Eric like fully carried me. Like I
Mhm.
may as well have been like, Banjo Kazooie.
Yeah.
You are Kazooie?
He was Banjo. I was Kazooie.
On
This
his
man was
back.
carrying me. Oh, it was insane. But so in short, because I didn't have him take the AP test, I did not pass that test.
Oh my God, look at that.
Got the biggest, fattest one you could possibly get.
Surprised they didn't give me a 0.
This says 0? Yeah, that's right.
I'm off the
That's
scale. Bad.
Yeah.
What?
Hey.
You get a one putting your name. You spelled your name wrong.
Damn it.
The first 0 in history. But yeah, so a 3 is passing. And obviously the 4 is better and the 5 is like, damn, absolutely killed it, right?
Perfect.
Yeah, they call it a perfect score, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, and so they're naming the students' names, and we see some of the characters that we work with, like Angel and Anna and Lupe and all them. And we get to see that they all fucking pass. Not only do
18
they
or
all pass,
18, baby.
yeah, not only do they all pass, most of them get 4s and 5s.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
And,
like Francisco, he got a 3, but
Yeah.
he was just like,
Hey, he made
"Alright,
it.
he
was
made
done
it."
studying.
Yeah, he was done.
Also,
He was like, "I'm
cramming
done
is
with
not good for your brain.
Yep.
So
Kimo could have got a
Tito-
Grand M or whatever the fuck.
it." Tito the guitar, he got a 4.
Yeah.
Lupe got a 5.
Mhm.
Claudia got a 5. Yep. And then or the nerd Hyman, he got a 5. I mean, we all knew.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Even Anna she got a 4 and she left the test early.
Yeah, she
Like,
left
that-
early.
Yeah, she left.
talk
early.
about flexing on him.
It was
Jesus.
fucking cooking.
Flex. And then I just like the last person has to be the Cholo kid.
Angel.
It has to be Angel, a 5. That's when you knew like
Let's
Yeah.
go. Oh yeah, that
Flex.
was sick. Cause you're like, Angel he fucking killed it. And then we see, Kimo is like, I want the original scores reinstated. And then he walks out and he just almost like Breakfast Club, like you were saying, Sandra, at the end he fucking
Pissed.
punches. And we see it's an insane that text.
Oh my God. I was like, wow.
Yeah. Because we
Icons.
see, in what was it? What year was it? 60?
The 80s.
Or sorry, 60.
86,
80?
87.
Yeah, but we see the years go up and tick up. And like obviously in this first class, 18 for 18. And then like the next year, they had like 40 kids pass. And then the year after that, like 60. And then like 67, 68. To where, what was it? They had like 86 students pass in 86 or something like that.
Something like that, yeah.
It's like, Jesus Christ. This man was out here changing lives, teaching these kids
He's
calculus.
making a difference.
Mm-hmm. It's
Making a
easy.
difference with these kids.
Oh yeah. Say it after me. A negative plus a negative, or a negative times a
Times.
negative equals a positive.
A
Again.
negative times a negative equals a positive.
Again,
I don't
hey,
understand how though.
when you take
Negative.
sand,
When you take the sand, you're taking out the sand. That's a
Uh-huh.
negative. And then when you put the sand back, it's a positive. A negative times a negative is a positive.
mm-hmm.
But
Go
how?
on, through the hole.
I have to watch like a math theory
I don't
video
know.
on that, I guess, because I don't understand that.
Honestly, yeah, that sounds weird.
If
'cause
I
it's
have
like,
negative 5 apples and you have negative 5 apples, how do we end up with 25 apples?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense.
I don't
And then,
get it.
and there's so many like little lessons in there. One thing we didn't mention that I think was really good, and we'll talk about it. I'll talk about it right now. Is when he's got what's his name? The car guy.
Oh, is that
Car
Francisco?
guy.
No.
Yeah, Francisco.
Lupe's,
Is it
yeah,
Francisco?
Lupe's boyfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When he's like, he's kind of ready to like give up,
Yeah.
and he's like, whatever, I'm gonna go work in the shop and all that. Like, I don't need this. He like takes him for a drive, which is funny because it's like, especially nowadays, like, why the fuck are you with your teacher
In a car.
driving around in a car late at night? The hell is this? But he's like driving around and he's like, oh, come on, Kimo, you're cooking my gears, man. What's going on? And he's like, oh, you got to make a choice, left or right. And he just panics and tells him to go right. And it's a dead end. And Kimo just like, his fucking brain was like on fire.
He said,
like,
I live metaphors,
this
baby.
man is a teacher, all caps,
Mhm.
because he uses it and he's like, you can't even see the road ahead of you. You know, it's like you can't make a decision if you don't know where you want to go. You know, if you don't pay attention to what's happening. It's like, damn, dog. This guy's cooking.
Mic drop.
That scene was like literally like that's what my dad tells me. I kid you not. He tells me like you need to see what's ahead of you before you make your decision. Because if you don't know what's ahead of you, you're pretty much you're lost. You're lost.
Oh yeah. It's just all about like long-term planning. And as a kid, it's very tough, you know, because our brains
Oh my
are not
God.
fully
These
formed.
are children.
Yeah.
They're like 17 years old.
17, 18, right?
God, this
Yep,
country's so
17,
ass
18.
backwards.
It's crazy. You know what they can do though? Sign up for the military.
And vote.
Some of them.
Yeah.
Vote.
Hey, kids should be voting much more than like 70-year-olds.
Oh,
so.
1,000,000,000%.
Yeah.
We should just lower the voting age and cap it at like 65.
Oh,
exactly.
Man.
After that,
if you're
shut
not
up.
gonna, if you're not gonna be
Sit down.
around, you don't get to vote.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's funny. We saw a TikTok. I don't know if you saw it, Sandra, but it was like one of those like they asked people their hot takes on like a New York subway, I believe, and one of the guys, or I don't know if it was a man or a woman, but they were pretty much saying like or anything in between.
Ooh.
That's right.
Ooh.
Could have been a they them. That's right. We
Progressive.
allies. That's
Progressive.
right. Snap for me.
Okay, stop.
Yes. Wow, so progressive, so inclusive.
Oh my God.
How could I just assume? But anyways, they pretty much said, I believe that the older you get, you should start losing rights. It's like when you hit a certain age, you shouldn't be allowed to drive anymore. You shouldn't be allowed to vote anymore. You're not going to be around that much longer. And also, it could be dangerous to have you out on the roads.
Absolutely.
So, you know.
You know what's up.
Oh yeah, they know what's up. But let's get to it. Let's finish this up, wrap this up, and DTR talk about this film. And you know, we've gone through it. Sandra and I definitely saw it when we were younger. Kayla saw it very recently. But what's the relationship like now? How do we feel about it now?
This
George,
is
if
a
you wanna go
nice.
first? Oh.
This is a nice movie.
Yes.
It's very mean in the beginning, but it gets nice at the end. It's just like, it's crazy how media from 30 plus years ago, closer to 40, is just as relevant today as it was then. It really goes to show just like kind of how little progress we've made as a country.
Yeah.
But the flip side of that is, you know, we are incrementally making progress, especially like with representation of minority communities, which is really important. And I think that as a white woman, it's just like a nice, this film does a nice job of kind of, really pointing out the realities that a lot of people have to go through in order to just kind of achieve the bare minimum for what a lot of people will consider the bare minimum, which is just graduating high school. But, we get to elevate this and make it like advanced placement and honors and things like that. So it's like, I don't know. I think it's also, it's a nice little cultural window because, where we grew up, we do have like a Latino community, but we have a very large white population.
Yeah.
So, it's interesting because I see like pieces of things that I've gotten to know over the years, but makes it like we were talking about in the beginning, it makes me like very grateful that I was not raised in an environment where you literally had to struggle just to grow a little bit.
Yeah.
I was planted in very fertile soil with great sunlight, great water. Like I had every reason to grow, and a lot of the time I was stunting myself, all things considered.
Sure.
But a lot of people have to go, like they have to fucking grow through concrete.
Hey, there we go. Tupac.
It's hard.
Hey.
Yeah, but it's pretty crazy how well, I mean, a lot of the stuff that fucking chemo does, it would not fly in modern society.
No.
But
if the prostitute has 5 holes.
No.
Yeah, 5 holes.
Jesus.
A negative times a negative is a positive.
Then no, but like Sandra was saying earlier, like we need teachers now more than ever, especially with like the active harm that a lot of parents are choosing to thrust upon their children with unschooling, with homeschooling.
Ooh, yeah.
Believe it or not, most parents are not qualified to be educators.
No. No.
And even some educators are not qualified enough to
Especially
be educators.
in certain parts of this country.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, God.
Shouts out to what, Florida, saying
yeah.
that like anyone with a military like ID can become a teacher.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, because that's what we want teaching.
And how actively we are becoming a Christian nation, which is absolute bullshit. But we need more people like Chemo to get in there, slam their fist on the table, and shake some fucking sense, not only into the students, but I would say more so families.
Yeah.
Now more than ever, because it's bad out there.
Yeah.
But there's a lot that people can learn from this movie. I am not personally show dependent on it. This is not my culture. I've seen it once. And I'd be happy to watch it again. So we're developing this relationship. But
there you go.
I'm happy that I was gaslit into believing I could get to these kids.
Yeah. Well, you can.
Yeah, not in this movie, apparently. You just gotta
think about it. How?
Oh my God.
How do I reach these kids?
How do I reach these kids? I don't know if I ever will know. What about you, honey?
For my part, it's definitely something that I think a lot of the same things I liked about the movie when I was a teenager in high school, I still like about the movie. There's still aspects of it that, upset me, for the real life things and the fact that people have to go through all that stuff is just ridiculous. Obviously, as I said, realizing the positive environment my parents put me in and, the good neighborhood and access to getting a good education and not having to struggle to have all these things that these kids in this movie had to go through. Just, I'm very lucky to have the life that my parents have given to me and the situation that they gave to me. And this movie definitely puts that in perspective, especially for me, very similar to these kids in this movie. My parents immigrated from Mexico, they worked full time and you know, they did help me with some work, but there was a certain point where I kind of had to figure out all the work by myself, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's a certain point where my dad couldn't really help me with the math anymore and all that stuff. And you know, my dad come home exhausted,
Mm-hmm.
tired. It's just, you know, it's hard. So there's similarities there. Similarities just on the base level of like the stuff that we have to go through to get the same level or access to the same level of things that other people don't have to.
Yeah.
You know, it's definitely the thing where being the son of immigrants, being the son of people who came to America to better their life and the life of their children, you know, I definitely got that classic of like, you need to work hard because you need to show them that not all Mexicans are drug dealers, you know, that not
Mm-hmm.
all Mexicans are criminals and failures. So, you know, it's the movie definitely brings up those emotions and brings that up. Nowadays, though, you know, it's definitely something to where I feel like my connection with this movie has changed a little bit because not only is it funny, because it legitimately is, a
Mm-hmm.
lot of it is
It
fucking
is a
hilarious.
silly movie in a lot
Because,
of ways.
and I think it's for a good reason because not only is it like us reflecting, you know, especially me and Sandra reflecting like on our culture and like Latinos and like the way we act and the things we used to do when we were younger and the positive and negative things that we used to think and all that stuff. But it's also like Jaime Escalante is such like an inspiration, and he's
Mm-hmm.
like such a strong person to like want to better the lives of his people, of his community, and like make truly a lasting positive impact on these kids and on this community. And you know, the last thing I'll say is um, it's not something I talk about too much on the podcast, but I am a teacher. So Jaime is definitely like an inspiration in the fact that he like truly believed in his students and like
Mm-hmm.
worked probably too hard, but worked real hard to like, you know, believe in them and give them the opportunity. Nowadays, we talk a lot about like the growth mindset, and that's
Mm-hmm.
100% what he had. And we talk a lot about like expectations and how you should expect the same. You should expect the best, and you shouldn't like, oh, this kid is this or this kid is that, therefore they're going to do worse. You're just doing a detriment. Everyone should be, you know, with help, with scaffolds, with support, but everyone should be pushed. Everyone should be expected to do great things. And you'll be surprised what people can do, like this movie shows us. I mean, these kids got fucking perfect scores. And look at where they
Mm-hmm.
started, you know? So, with that all being said, this is a movie that I do very much enjoy. I don't think I could say I am personally show dependent just because I've seen it a few times. It is very inspirational. It is very funny, but it's not like a movie I watch like a lot, you know? So I've got a strong relationship. It inspires me, but we're not show dependent yet. Maybe a little more watches. We'll see.
Mm-hmm.
Sander, what you got?
Oh, I'm definitely show dependent on this movie for multiple reasons. Like this
Yeah.
movie, like literally taught me don't judge a book by its cover. Like, like me to other people and people to myself. Because
Hey,
Mm-hmm.
fool,
I mean,
you reading books, man?
oh man, I was into books, Holmes, and
Uh-oh.
literally like this book, like it's so funny because like there'll be I gone through some of this like where like
Hmm.
teachers did like judge me like right off the bat. They're like,
Mm-hmm.
why is this Latino kid in my class?
They
Yeah.
assume you're
Like
Mexican.
yeah,
They
they're
Oh
assume
like
you're
yeah.
dumb.
yeah, they like literally a lot of the teachers like assumed that I was like really dumb and stuff. And
Uh-huh.
then when they finally like talk to me and like to see like all the work I do, they're like,
Hmm.
wow, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Like this one's a little different now.
This one,
Yeah,
the
this
other
one's a
ones.
little different. Yep. And
He's
then
the exception to the rule.
yep, he's an
Mm.
exception. And then it shows like the kid like shows kids like in the struggles, like they can pretty much like pass the test if they try. Like I think that's like the biggest like
Hmm.
takeaway point. It's like if you got the right teacher, you can pretty much like teach the kids anything. as
Mhm.
long as the kids is willing to try, and it just makes it such a huge impact. Like, I mean, I had teachers like literally taught me, but I learned shit. Like I literally, like,
Yeah.
I literally come out of the class not learning anything, and then I have some teachers like that I went through, like they taught me some things that like they know how to teach, and I'm like, oh man, like, and there's like some subjects like I know pretty well to this day,
Hmm.
and there's some subjects couldn't even tell you
Mhm.
like the formula. I couldn't tell you what the element. I couldn't tell you anything. But there's some teachers that like they can make or break it for some students.
Mhm.
And then when I saw it with my dad, like my dad like told me a story. Like I guess like he saw this movie in the theaters, which I was like, huh,
Oh, dang.
that's kind of yeah. And then he like took my mom on a date, so I was like, I thought it was hilarious.
Aw.
But
Adorable.
it's kind of cute, yeah. But yeah, this movie's like legitimately a classic movie for me. And then like even though like the Cho phase is like kind of phased out now, like I mean, it's not like what it used to be. Like
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, you'll see kids dress up like that, but it's like they're just dressing it up because of just dressing it up, but they don't really know
it's
like
an aesthetic, not a
yeah,
not a lifestyle as much
it's not a
anymore.
lifestyle. But yeah, but it definitely true like holds true value to like how to be successful in this world. I mean, I'm like inspired by this movie. That's like inspired me to even do good in the class, like in good in IP calculus, and it's just it holds a lot of meaning to me.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, there you go.
Heck yeah.
Oh man. Well,
Hooray!
we've gone through a lot here. We've talked about a lot. Feels great. And we'll have to hit you with that was that. And this is this.
Hooray!
Thank you all for listening. If you liked what you heard here, please, do us a favor. Give us a follow, download, spread the word. That's the biggest thing. Tell all your finger men.
Ew.
The hyenas, the foos, the homies,
The
the
You know?
shows, the Kimo Sabes.
That's it.
Yep.
Let them know that they can find the Show-Dependent podcast on Apple, Spotify, Google, wherever you listen to podcasts. So once again, we want to say a huge, gigantic thank you to Sander.
Hooray, Sander!
Thank you for coming back. The 3-peat has been completed. We got to work on the 4, the 5, get you one of those jackets. But Sander, if you have anything to shout out, anything to say to the people out here, let them know. What do you got?
Again, this episode dedicated to my dad. Rest in peace. I know he's probably watching it. He's probably seen this movie again, laughing up in heaven. So definitely,
Oh yeah,
yeah. And then follow me on my it's not even Twitter anymore. It's the X.
no, it's
Ew.
Twitter.
Blech. We just
It's
call it
Twitter.
Twitter still. Yeah.
It's Twitter at 0627 Colonel Sanders.
Oh,
Cute.
there it is.
And then if you find me in the streets, I'll be with the homies.
There you go, man. Yeah,
We are the homies.
yeah, that's us. We're not very tough, but
No, I'm very frail.
oh
I
man.
bruise like a peach.
There you go. And if you want to find a podcast or follow us on other social medias, we're on the TikTok, the Instagram. It is at Show-Dependent Pod. That is at SHO Dependent Pod. You want to follow myself, is at Victor V Sweet on the Twitch and TikTok. Yeah, I also have one of those. But anyways, gorgeous, where can you be found?
You can find me just trying to scrub graffiti off of a bathroom wall.
Come on, guys.
We live here basically. Can't we just keep it nice?
God.
And you can find me on Instagram on my esthetician page at Celebrate Skin. That's CELL Abrate Skin by Kayla. And I'm working in a spa now.
Yay!
Hooray! One step closer to being a legit esthetician. Even though I'm licensed, it doesn't feel real, and I have imposter syndrome.
All right.
It's fine.
Well, hey,
It's fine.
We'll
it
get there.
is what it is. Let's go for it next time on the Show-Dependent podcast.
Oh, I'm so excited for this upcoming episode.
We got an interesting one coming for y'all.
It's a weird one.
Yeah, it's not on a movie, a TV show, book, anything. It's more of a general idea, less of a specific thing. But we're going to be talking about struggle meals.
Mm-hmm.
And what kind of got us through some tough times in our lives? What did we eat when
When times were bad,
Yeah, either mentally, physically, or just,
financially.
yeah, just what meals got us to where we are today. How do we get through it?
It's gonna be so good. I can't
God.
wait.
Yeah.
You were
Cup
telling
of
Eddie was
noodle.
Eddie was
Oh.
telling me about one last night, and I was like, Jesus Christ.
Hey, save
Good
it
stuff.
for next time.
Yeah, all right.
Cup of noodle for me. Oh my
There you
god.
go.
It's the cup news.
Did you put
that's
hot
it.
dogs in it ever?
Oh, never.
No.
We couldn't- we
Oh,
couldn't-
that's disgusting.
No, we couldn't afford the hot dogs.
Oh, that's
Cup of
fair.
noodle.
That's a waste of weenies, man.
The weenies. Honey, say your line.
I fucking love it. Come on, mijo, come tus weenies.
Weenies.
Come on. Fucking
So
love it.
good.
But hey, we'll catch you on the next one.
You're like a blind man in a dark room looking for a black cat that isn't there, Holmes.
There it is.
Very good.
All right. We did it.
Hooray!